Welcome back to UnKindTV, everyone. We're George and Martha. Hello. Yes, as you can see, it's just Martha, and I have to pretend George is here because we are on lockdown, and so I will be recapping on my own for the indefinite future. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but George will be joining me as much as he can for the live streams, and he's here in spirit. I know he's in his apartment, hunched over a puzzle, surrounded by his cats, missing me terribly, and he's here. I feel him in my heart. Bear with me, everybody. Also, sorry about the glasses. I'm a mess. I can't get to an optometrist because of the situation. My contacts are old and drying my eyeballs out, so it's all new. This is as new to me as it is to you. I promise I will do my absolute best. And shout out to my girl Jill Informed. She has been very supportive of me. She has given me the strength and the courage to do this solo. So thank you. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'd be very surprised. Go check out her channel. She's a very funny recapper. She inspires me all the time. She's a wonderful person and she's very funny. Today, I will be recapping The Real Housewives of New York City, Season 12, Episodes 3 and 4.
Don't mention it.
And Ain't No Party Like a Hamptons Party. Ramona is concerned about entertaining 5 women in my house at the same time. I'm like the old woman who lived in a shoe. So we're going to go see a place where they have wine trees. It's called a vineyard, Ramona. I was not. We're going to go see some wine trees. Luann has left. Luann will not be joining the ladies because she had a terrible night.
Ramona, you have a bit of a problem in that basement with spiders. I mean, I was brushing my teeth and it was like, the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and the spider went to rehab to dry out.
Ladies are having their wine, and Leah, who previously has not been drinking, decides to have some Merlot. Everyone's, whoa, 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 what's going on? I thought you didn't drink. And she's like, I'm not an alcoholic. All right, well, we're going to see where that goes. You know, I'm someone who, I don't know about the label, but I know that I don't behave very well when I drink, and so I have chosen not to drink for many, many years now. And people who do that because they probably have a problem. Normal people don't go, I'm not sober, but I just don't drink because sometimes I get, out of control, mugshot. Don't drink, Leah. Luann is texting from wherever she is. Dorinda's insisting that she's out at a chiropractor, she's out on a boat, she's out on a boat. I don't know what that means, but Dorinda's convinced that Luann is on a yacht somewhere.
I won't be joining you. I have to conserve my energy. My neck is just, I'm in agony over that basement. I'm sorry, lower level.
Leah says in her talking head that she's convinced Luann decided not to come because they're at a winery and Luann is sober, so wasn't sensitive. No, it's not that. I think Luann just didn't want to go. She's like Ramona, where she picks the better situation, the better deal, the better group to hang out with. She's just a little bit sneakier than Ramona. Ramona outright says, okay, I'm going to hang out with my other friends, which is why I love her. Ramona decides it's a good idea to share vulnerable stories to bond, which is interesting because when I went to acting school, that's what they had us do. Our teacher said when people share accomplishments, it's very off-putting. But when you share something that you don't like about yourself or that you're working on, it's like it gets other people to let their guard down. I think it's very important to share something vulnerable so that we can all get closer. And she starts telling this very sad story. She's like, I remember being 16, looking up at the clouds and thinking, whoa, where's my life gonna go? And the other day, I was driving and I had a flashback. And I saw the clouds and I'm like, oh my God, here I am. I'm 62. Or, don't I look hotter than hot? I'm 62. I'm here. I'm looking at the clouds and I'm having a flashback and I'm crying. I'm like calling my mother. My mother died 12 years ago. And I'm like, Mommy, where are you? Where are you? The clouds are parting. Oh. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about, but she's very lost. So Tinsley decides to add on to what Ramona's sharing by saying, "This is my biggest fear. You have a child, and I don't have that. That's something I don't have. So like, imagine feeling lost, but you also don't have a kid." And Dorinda starts to pick on her. I don't know what Dorinda's talking about, but all I hear is, "Okay, Tinsley, I was watching Discovery Channel. Just hear me out, Discovery Channel." Right away, when someone says that they were reminded of you as they watched the Discovery Channel, be wary of what's about to come. All I could think of was Dorinda singing, "Hey baby, we ain't nothing but mammals, like they show on the Discovery Channel. That's me and John Medesian, baby." She says, "They're talking about icebergs. And that's you, Tinsley, that you only see. This is very profound what I'm about to say. The very tip of the iceberg, that's you. And you only see 10%, 90% under the water. Friend of the family. Important. Under the water." Now here we go with the gang up again. Poor Tinsley. Right away, I don't know who says it, but they bring up that she has a boyfriend. And she's like, "That's actually very new, so that's why I'm not talking about it." And Dorinda starts pointing at Leah, because Leah's going off about the boyfriend and how he takes Tinsley for granted. And Dorinda's like, "That's the iceberg. She's the iceberg, baby. She's the iceberg. Tinsley's a tip. Leah's the berg." Okay. And what does that make you, Dorinda? The Titanic? We learn that Tinsley does not very much care for Bruce, and the reason she has not been discussing him with the group is because she knows this is something that's going to fizzle out. So I can understand why she was not more forthcoming about the situation. I really feel bad for Tinsley. I don't know why the ladies love to gang up on her. I can't help but think Dorinda is horribly jealous of her for some reason. A lot of you had commented when I mentioned this in the past that Dorinda came from a working class background and probably resents that Tinsley is from old money and Tinsley gets to live like Eloise in hotels. But leave Tinsley alone. Like, leave Brittany alone. Leave Tinsley alone. Leah shares that she went away to rehab for 3 months as a teenager. And then when she got out, her parents took her to a halfway house. She's like, and the dust was settling, and I was like, I guess she was a wild child. I was not all that impressed with Leah's story just because I know so many people like this. I was impressed with Ramona Singer saying in her talking head, "I can have empathy for Leah because I actually went through something similar as a teenager." There is no way Ramona went through anything remotely similar to Leah's wild child, out of control behavior. I think she's imagining that she did. I picture her thinking, okay, look, it was the 1970s, all right? I was a little out of control, but let me just say this. I never had tattoos. And now it's Dorinda's turn. She's like, okay, the vulnerable thing. I'm crying every day. I'm scared. I'm worried. This is sounding familiar. Dorinda's singing her own version of Gia's rap. Oh yeah, waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things, wishing things would get better, worrying and worrying. This is becoming very melodramatic. Ramona Singer has now embraced Dorinda, and they're both crying. I don't know if it's the wine that's making them emotional, because wine is a bit of a depressant. I don't know if it's a hormonal thing, because I know they are acting like me at my worst PMS ever. When everything makes me cry. My candle back there is making me cry. Look at it, it got so low. And the flames are dying out, and it's just so sad. It's just like, that's life. Then it's Sonja's turn, and Sonja doesn't really say what she's vulnerable about. She goes in this kind of Tennessee Williams-esque monologue. The only thing I caught was, yeah, you die and you catch some dick on the way. Indeed you do. Then Ramona suddenly says, all right, I'm going to actually go. I have to check out Farrell's venue for tonight. It's a really beautiful mansion. We're going to have this party. And the lady said, well, we're all done here. Why don't we go together to check out the venue? She's like, no, you're going to go back to the house. I'm going to check out the venue by myself, okay? The only thing I don't like about the glasses, I feel like you can't see my Ramona eyes. Wait. I'm definitely not up to anything else, okay? I'm just checking out the venue, all right? To put on a good party. It's not like I have a secret date, okay? She's up to something. We know it. 12 years of Ramona Singer. She's up to something. We are back at the house. Luann has returned, and yes, I saw people asking if that is the arrest dress. I looked up the dress. It looks very similar, but it is not. It is not the same dress. I'm 99% sure, unless I'm crazy. You can comment and let me know. Anyway, just had to get that very important business out of the way. Ramona shows up and she's like, okay, actually, I was on a date. And we get a montage that be still my heart. All the times Ramona has slipped away. I'm actually leaving, okay? I have another engagement. When? In about 5 minutes. I forgot that she even left the circus where Tinsley had the meltdown. She's so horrible. She's such an awful person, but she is so funny. Dorinda's very impressed with Ramona's ability to slip in and out of dates. It's like, yeah, now you see me, now you don't. Okay, I was on a date, now I'm not. Okay, I'm fully capable of going on dates. Okay, I've got an hour to kill. Fine. Okay, actually, I just saw I got a hit on our time, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Ramona's trying to keep Luann out of the lower level, just to, quell Luann's anger over the situation. They're all getting ready together in Ramona's bathroom, and they're attacking Luann's outfit. And Ramona, the fashion maven, different areas have different styles, okay? That's a dress that is not for the Hamptons. Maybe the Nantucket area or Atlanta, Georgia, but not the Hamptons. And now the car ride over to the party is hilarious. Sonja is drunkenly rambling. It's the one time I have found Luann relatable. Because Sonja's, that singer and her social climbing. And Luann's like, yeah, We've all been there. Who hasn't pulled a just maybe not in that octave, but we've all been there. Meanwhile, in the other car, Ramona's pointing out every house and how she knows them. Oh, that's actually my friend Campbell's property. Oh, yeah, I know him. Do you know that he invented he actually invented the lights on kids' sneakers. Wow, good to know. My little sketchers that lit up. Ramona knows the man responsible. Thank you, Ramona. You'd think he invented the polio vaccine. When the ladies arrive at the house, they notice that it has a for sale sign. It's a beautiful mansion. But I remembered Sonja posted on Instagram insulting Ramona. And she said, I don't invite people to an open house disguised as a social event. That is exactly the type of thing that Ramona Singer would pull. I will give Leah credit. It's a little early to make judgments, and I have heard some disturbing things about this chick online. I think she's a good fit for the show, but she's funny. Leah walks in and says that the party is like some weird eyes wide shut shit. Very true. Sonja's looking a little bloated. It's concerning to me. I think she's been drinking a lot, not just on this day. She has that face like she's been drinking heavily for months. And she's quite annoyed that this house does not have gin. So she's demanding to be taken to the bar. She's like, take me to the house with the real liquor. Mona's walking around like this. Okay, she has her shawl on. Okay. Oh, hello. How do you do? Yes, Ramona Singer. These are some of my friends. Okay. It's not at all like we're filming a reality television show in a fake open house. Okay, this is actually not a party. This is just my friend using an opportunity to show his house on television and get it sold. But how do you do? A pleasure, I'm sure. Okay. I'm actually very, very elegant. I don't want to be embarrassed by these girls. Okay. Tinsley points out Sonja's irked by this because Sonja lived this life, and so did Tinsley. Ramona is trying to be something she isn't, and she even says in her talking, she's like, when I'm with Sonja, okay, I have to lower myself to her level. When I'm with these other friends, I have to raise myself, okay? I have to be elegant. I have to be fancy. And then poor Leah. One slip of, are you chewing gum? You can't be chewing gum. Get rid of the gum. Leah, like a good rebellious teenager, blatantly lies. No, I'm not chewing gum, Ramona. I'm gonna go drown myself in the pool now. Like, this isn't the royal family. I agree, Leah. This is absurd. This Joe Farrell guy is quite scary looking. I don't know what he did to his face, but it's not good. It's a bridge too far in the plastic surgery department. There's no coming back from it. Ramona is flirting with him. He's flirting with her. She's like, thank you so much for letting me host tonight. I love these candles. She's like, I put those on just for you. Oh, well, come on, baby, light my fire. This guy is just 100% trying to get this house sold. I feel like I'm on the Corcoran website and it's a virtual tour or something because he's like, let's go to the basement. Let's this. And Dorinda is now pretending to be Miss Refinement. You know, this is a very American thing. In London, we don't do this. Hey, man, check out the living room, dining room, maybe the kitchen. You don't go around showing the basement. No, no, no. He's showing off it's got a bowling alley. And Leah points out it's quite irritating that men get to be attractive when they are clearly unattractive just because they have money, no matter how old, no matter how ugly. And it is true. Ramona is all over this guy that she would never give a second look to. But she's like, this is a $39.9 million house, okay? It has an ATM. Then, I mean, this is just getting crazy. And then it's becoming more and more blatant. He's like, and there's a DJ booth, and there's this for the kids if they get bored. She's like, wow, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Then he's got her in some kind of contraption. I loved this one line. Tinsley and Sonja are talking, and Sonja goes, I don't think Joe Farrell's into Ramona because Ramona likes to get fucked hard a lot. And Tinsley just goes, what? I can't. I loved his, what? I mean, I think it's true, but what? Elise shows up, remember? Anybody need a brunette? She gets into it with Sonja and points out that Sonja was a trophy wife, which is true, but Sonja does not want to hear that. She starts screaming, you take that back. I'm a boss bitch. She starts screaming at Tinsley, she was a trophy wife. And Tinsley's like, my high school sweetheart, Topper, we met in boarding school. Tinsley was not a trophy wife. Sonja really was the epitome of a trophy wife, as is pointed out by Tinsley. Yes, she was a hostess, and she met a Morgan when he was quite elderly. She's a trophy wife. Sonja shouts, I am not arm candy. I don't shave my pussy. Objection, Your Honor. Relevance. Okay. I'm not loving Sonja drunk. It's half funny and then it's half just sloppy and obnoxious. I do like that she's embarrassing Ramona, telling her, I'm not impressed with your rich friends. Yeah, go sit with the rich friend. Sit with the one with the diamond bracelet. I don't care about your rich friends. And then she starts going after a young gentleman who is sitting at the table. And it is both painful and comical to watch. She lets him know, I have a great vagina. Let me just see your driver's license. And then Luann comes, hello. How's your pussy? They leave. It's like the Tasmanian devil. They're all just like mangled and they're trying to pull Sonja away from all these men. She's like, you're hot. And Luann, he's married. He has a baby. Let's go. And it's literally windy outside. It actually feels like they are the Tasmanian devil. Just, oh, it's so windy. It's so windy. And then it's done. And now we're home and it's the next morning. And something has happened. Uh-oh, Ramona, can I come in? I just got a really out-of-control text from Luann. Uh-oh. Ramona's like, all right. Yeah, just read to me softly and slowly.
This is not the fish room, part 2. I will not be kept where it smells like dog piss and spiders. Good night from the lower level.
She could turn that into a song. Reminds me of Adele with Hello from the Other Side.
Good night from the lower level.
We get a montage of all the times Luann has had a problem with the room. I remember all of them.
Oh, nobody thought to give me the nice room since I just got married or I'm getting married. Oh, Bethany, Madam Bethany's coming, so she should get the nice room. Oh, I can't believe you would put me in the fish room.
And now the lower level. Ramona has to call and give an apology. It's very long-winded. I'm shocked by this. Hi, Luann. I'm so sorry you felt rejected. I said I'm sorry, Lou. I never meant to hurt you. Oh, was this from an Eminem song? What? Dorinda's telling me to wrap up my apology. Okay. Goodbye. Really sorry you felt pushed away. Hope you come back. Please come back. Okay, we're filming a show. Okay, Bethany's not on anymore, so you gotta be here. Okay, I can't carry this whole thing on my back. Get back here. Okay, I love you. Just come. Okay, bye. Sonja reads out the message. She's not looking too good, by the way, when she gets up, but she's alive. I'm sure she has awakened in far worse states. And they all decide to look at the lower level, and it's not bad at all. I would love the lower level. I don't know what the problem is, but fine. They're all hanging out on the couch saying how nice it is. And Luann's calling. It's, she's calling. And we get it to be continued. And this is why I love this show. By the way, I don't know if you can hear the birds outside. It is 4:30 in the morning. I have to film very late at night because I have to film very late or very early, however you see it, because that's the only time it's quiet. There are perks to filming with Georgie, and his apartment and his cats are very much missed. Oh, and, he's okay too. That's it. All right, on to the next episode. Thank you for bearing with me. This is my very first time doing this all by myself. I can't believe I got through it. Wow. Wow. Thank you for supporting other women. And now we will be discussing episode 4, There Ain't No Party Like a Hamptons Party. Ramona takes the call from Luann. Luann is very upset.
Oh, the spiders and the smell.
Ramona's on and on and on, profusely apologizing. Yes, your royal majesty, please come back. I'm so sorry. Mea culpa. Please come back. Please. Enough already. They agreed to work it out on the tennis court. Leah points out, only in the Hamptons do women work things out by saying, bitch, I'll see you in the tennis court. True. I loved Luann saying,
You know I'm not a brat.
Yeah, of all things that I can be sure of in this world, it's that Countess Luann de Lesseps is not a brat. Tinsley and Sonja get into it again over who's the trophy wife. I'm bored by this. Okay, enough already. We know who the trophy wife was. It was poor Sonja. And she can't let it go. That's that. This tennis pro is very Italian. His name is Adriano. Ramona is shamelessly flirting with him. She's like, hi, how are you? Hi, Adriano. Whoa, wow, you're hotter than hot. Wow, look at my little tennis outfit. Wow, look, she's lifting her skirt. She is lifting her skirt. Then Luann tries to get this poor guy. He talks about, he's like, yes, it's very hard to try to meet someone in Manhattan. Luann is like,
Oh, really? Well, who knows? Maybe you're meeting the one today.
He goes, no, I don't think so.
Well, you shot me down.
She tries throwing out a little Italian. Meanwhile, you can tell she doesn't really speak Italian.
That's amore. Hey, mambo Italiano.
It's not going for it. Sorry, Luann. Then these dog groomers come to the home to take care of Marley, Sonja's dog, and Luann is all over this too.
These very good-looking groomers.
And she starts getting groomed. I don't know what happened, but she's there getting massaged by the groomer. She's like,
do you make house calls? Do you want to give me a little wash and clip my nails? What do you think?
I don't know why I'm so disturbed. I don't know why. Because I find Luann to be a beautiful woman. I don't like seeing her throw herself at these men that are clearly not interested. And I think she can do better. I really do. Okay, she's a raging narcissist with a cabaret act. She has a record now. She's a little felon. Fine. Her voice is kind of husky. But there is something very attractive about Luann. And I wish she had more self-esteem. But that's kind of true of most narcissists. Deep down, they have no self-esteem. And now we descend into the party from hell. This poor guy Jeff arrives at Ramona's house and Sonja is walking around. She's got a dildo. She's just rubbing it on her chest. When these scenes get too chaotic, I don't like it because I can't follow. I'm just like, what is happening? Leah is outside throwing champagne at tiki torches. She tells Tinsley, I don't like tiki torches. Don't like tiki torches. And Tinsley's like, what's the problem with tiki torches? She's like, you don't watch the news enough. Okay, well, she's clearly referencing we all know what. I don't want to get into any ugliness. I do not know what to say. But I will say this. When that horrible thing happened, I did not go around saying, fuck tiki torches. Inside, Dorinda is now drunk. She's telling everyone, Jean. All of a sudden, John becomes French when Dorinda's drunk. Jean will go through the fire with me. He's like family. Don't you talk about Jean. Ramona says to Dorinda, would you want to know? I mean, if John was taking numbers from girls right now at a party, would you want to know? Because I have it on very good authority. He does that. Okay, girls have told me. She's like, he doesn't do that. Don't you take that back, Ramona. Don't you say that, Ramona. That's Ramona. I don't like that.
Don't talk shit about Ja. We've been through this, Ramona saying. You back that shit up, singer. You back it up. Don't make me talk about Mario. Mario's really the one getting numbers.
We're cutting back and forth with, Leah screaming, I hate tiki torches! But I do too. Inside, we're, don't say anything about Ja. Don't say me shit about Ja. The party outside is becoming The Little Mermaid if the mermaids were alcoholics. It's a little bit like Splash if Daryl Hannah had been to rehab several times in the movie. This is out of control. They're just diving in, screaming. Back inside. Everybody's inside. Leah has not properly gotten herself dressed. Now we see why she refrains from drinking. I get it. She doesn't handle it well. Dorinda wants her to cover up. She's like, you got a daughter. Come on. We don't need to see your nipples. And Tinsley's like, her daughter knows she has breasts, Dorinda. But I kind of agree with Dorinda here. She's like, just takes her into the bathroom. She's like, okay, now I've seen it on tattooed wings on the vagina. Yes, there are tattooed wings on the vagina. I don't have a problem with Leah's tattoos. I personally wouldn't get tattoos, but if I did, they definitely wouldn't be tramp stamp and wings on the vagina. That is kind of trashy. I'm sorry. I don't want to say all tattoos are trashy. Wings on your vagina, I can see why they're a little bit taken aback. I'll give Dorinda this one. Now Ramona's leaving again. I love this woman. Okay, I'm actually gonna go. They're giving her a hard time. She's like, yeah, I'm going to be with my fake rich friends, right? Yeah, I'm actually leaving. Bye. Leaving her own party. Okay. Sonja and Leah are now fighting. Leah's screaming at Sonja, 1985 is gone. You are not a Morgan. They're waltzing drunkenly toward the bathroom. Leah's screaming at Tinsley, don't get all socialite on me. And then once Sonja and Leah get to the bathroom, they're humping and making out, no, I love you, don't really fun. Very Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. What's going on here? I don't like it. I actually don't like it. I know that, whatever. Sometimes it's funny, but I've had enough of the trashiness. I don't like when they do it on OC. I don't like when things get out of control on New Jersey either. Don't like it in New York. Sometimes it's like you like it to an extent. It's like the last episode was already drunken antics. I don't need more drunker and drunker and drunker and drunker. Just calm down. You're funny enough without the booze. We don't need it. Ramona's house the next day is a disaster. They're very worried about how she's going to react. Leah is very good about cleaning up. Yet again, we are seeing vestiges of the teenager she once was when she used to probably trash her parents' house. She neglects to tell Ramona that she was the one that started throwing tiki torches around. Ramona finds out from the others and she's like, okay, you didn't tell me that. And she's like, well, look, I cleaned up. You did a good job at that. Wow, doesn't everything look nice now, Mom? The standout of the episode obviously is there's a vibrator in the chicken. How did that happen? Nobody knows. There's a vibrator in the chicken. The episode wraps up with Ramona surveying the damage outside, being very angry about the tiki torches. There's some comments made about how this looks like Game of Thrones. Leah says she somehow remembers which tiki torches she threw, and then she says again, I hate tiki torches. And then we cut to Tinsley still snoring in bed, hungover, with a plate of pasta on the comforter. That is art, my friends. All right, guys, I did it. I survived my first 2 recaps. I'm sorry that the second one was a little bit shorter, but I didn't think there was that much to say. I thought episode 3 was better than episode 4. I'm looking forward to next week. Bear with me. Thank you for sticking with UnKindTV as we go through changes. We're all adapting to the situation. I hope you all are doing okay. I know not all of you participate in the live chats. They are usually very late at night for those of you who live in the United States. And sometimes you catch them after the fact. So if you haven't been participating, let me know in the comments how you're doing. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at UnKindTV. You can email me at unkindtv@gmail.com. And we have a phone number now. You can call, you can leave funny voicemails that I'll play during the live chats. You can text me I often answer. The number is 917-765-1668. So have at it. Let me know how I did. Give me some feedback. I'll do my best, everybody. I love you all. Stay safe. I know this is taking a toll on a lot of you. I don't want to make anybody sad by getting into stories of people that I know that have passed or who are suffering with this thing. I know everybody's affected and we're all going crazy, but we're going to come out of it. We will survive. We will. It's unprecedented. It's crazy. It's like we're all in deal with it mode. I'm sure some of you are stuck inside with kids. Some of you are stuck inside with people you hate. Some of you are handling it well. Some of you are like George and you're doing puzzles and sleeping a lot. Some of you are like me and you're just being workaholics who can't think about anything else because you will snap. Whatever you're doing, it's going to be all right. And I love you. And if you miss George, try to make a live stream or you can catch it the next day. I look forward to the day when he and I are back on that couch. And I know you do too. Bye, guys.